Alright, what's up, man? This is just a review of last week, and I want to talk you through what's going to be going on this week. So first of all, I'm going to keep this sort of sandbox style warm-up where you get to play around, choose what feels relevant and good to you, and execute it, except I just shortened it because I made the whole workout itself a little bit longer. So I shortened it for what you'll see this week, and I'll show you that in just a sec. Also, love the blurry pick. Don't know what happened here, but we'll roll with it. So overall, not much to report with this. Nordics being slower looks good. This week, I've changed the structure overall, but these RPE levels and discomfort levels look good. So we're really going to build from here, particularly with our squatting patterns and with our running, sprinting progressions. And so if you haven't already found it, which if you're watching this you have, I'm putting the videos in a different spot. I'm going to be having them in sort of this section of each workout, so taking feedback from last week and giving you an update and overview of this week in this feedback section. So it'll be linked in here. If you have any issues with that, if you prefer it somewhere else, let me know. Because I suppose if you have any issues with it, you, as far as accessing it, you wouldn't be watching this. So, all right, so I still gave you sort of that freestyle warm-up, but then what I've said is you take 2-3 minutes to do what you want, and then you're going to do 2 rounds of 6 to 8 reps circuiting between these 2 movement patterns. And we've got a karaoke gallop. Pull up here. It's pretty straightforward. He's doing a real high knee drive in this. You don't have to do it quite that high. But we're introducing some of those lateral movements, single leg loading, and trunk rotation. So you're just going to go back and forth. Each time you step, we'll call it a rep. So 6 to 8 reps. Might not feel like a lot. That's by design. And then 6 to 8 snap downs, split stance. So you're just trying to drop down really quickly and then decelerate. Some people start with the hands over the head, come up onto their toes, and then drop down into the same exact split stance movement pattern. You can do whatever feels most natural to you, but that's what we got for the warm-ups. You're going to do 2 rounds of that after your own thing. And then plyometric leaps, 90 beats per minute. So we're slowing these down, which is going to mean that you're actually, it becomes a little bit more of like a counter movement jump. So you'll see here, compared to the 120 beats per minute you were doing, he's really springing off of the heel through the calf and like pulling the toes up and really trying to get height. But you're in complete control over this. To some extent, the speed will dictate how fast you go, but you can easily adjust this if it's feeling weird. And then we added in these leaps. So essentially, same thing as, see how he sinks lower and lower. So this is going to let you explore almost like a jump squat pattern. And each rep is 10. So it's almost the same thing as the plyo, the pogos, but you let your body sort of drift forward. You're not intentionally trying to jump forward, but you just sort of let it jump forward as opposed to holding yourself in place. And you get as low as you can pretty much tolerate, 10 reps, and should feel pretty easy, pretty quick. And we're going to keep the lateral bound with the stick. I really want you to emphasize an aggressive jump and pause. Stick that landing. Just like that. Can I help you? Okay, and then we're taking away the goblet and we're going to a regular back squat. So the instructions for this are very particular. You're going to accumulate a total of 20 reps, okay? Once you hit 20 reps, you're done, and you're starting with the barbell, all right? Because this is a new movement pattern, and this is a way that we can use to really control volume and intensity. So if you're left feeling like you could have done more, that's by design. If you're chomping at the bit, by design, okay? And we'll build from here, okay? So don't be frustrated by that or confused by that. This is intentional. So sets of 1, 4, or 5, which means, let's say you start with the barbell, you do 3 reps, okay? Or sorry, you do 4 reps, because your choices are to do sets 4, 1, 4, or 5. You do 4 reps with the barbell, you've got 16 reps left total. So let's say you jump, you put 25s on. You do 95, so 95 total pounds. You do 3 reps, all right. Now, sorry, you do 4 reps. Now you've only got 12 reps left until you're totally done. Let's say you just keep ascending. You chip away at that 20 reps using these prescribed sets. Let's say you then do a set of 5. Okay, not good at math, but you'll have around 7 left. Let's say you do another set of 5. You have 2 left. Or sorry, another set of 5. You have 2 left. Then you have to do 2 more sets of 1. So you basically have to just stay confined within these sets. You can ascend. Oh, and I didn't add here. Let me add it. And we're gonna make this a 135 pound to 175 pound cap. Okay. Again, if this feels light, by design. We've got front foot elevated curtsy lunge. This is just you're working up to an RPE. Just really control it. Dumbbells at the side, nothing too crazy there. Kept the single leg bridge, step up into the knee drive. Rather than even trying to start with the foot lifted like this, I want you to just have your foot on the step and just stand up as quickly as you can. Okay, you can play around with that variation. I'm going to keep the Nordic curls. You did more than 3 sets or 3 reps last time. What I can see, you did a set of 6, a set of 5, a set of 3. Stick to these reps, okay? Even if you are left feeling like you want to do more, trust me, stick to them, okay? And I don't know what level of assistance you're using. If you're tracking that, then great, but I'd like to be able to progress this assistance of the notches on the band. So you look at the part that's hanging down, and that's what you count, and you could just not count, say, 9 white ticks or whatever. In side plank thrusters, I want you to put the feet up on something. So you had the shoulder propped, you had your feet on the ground. Now maybe a bumper plate or a blue pad. You're going to prop the feet up on those. Sorry, my camera's going to cut out here in a sec. You're going to prop the feet up on those, and you're going to do the first set of 10 each side, second set of 10 each side, and third set as many reps as possible. So again, I can't emphasize enough, if it feels like that you are able to do more and want to do more, I want you to hold yourself back a little this week, because we're really increasing the volume of what we're doing, and I don't want to overcook things for you. So this doesn't seem like much, but this is going to be an increase in range of motion, and the stress sort of just going through your body and going through your back is going to increase as well. So just bear with that. I'm going to drop a video for each individual day for you. Let me know if you have any questions. Shoot me a text. But otherwise, we got a lot of good things coming this week. So nice job last week, and let's keep going.